Hi folks, my name's Ellie. Welcome back to my randomised Ruby Pokemon Nuzlocke playthrough. Today we're going to be taking care of some business in Mauville City, where we currently are. It includes having a chat with Wally and taking on the gym, hopefully. And probably a little bit of level grinding, because I am afraid of the levels that we might come up against in this gym. However, for now, let's talk to Wally, our secondary rival. Oh, Uncle, please? I want to challenge this gym and see how much better I've become. Please, may I, please? Now hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Pokemon, you have grown quite a lot stronger. But don't you think you're pushing it to suddenly challenge a gym? Especially this. This is the third gym. Third gym, yeah? Yeah, start with Rossborough, Wally. I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with Ralts, we can beat anyone. Oh, hi, Ellie. I've gotten a lot stronger since we met. Ellie, I want you and my uncle to understand that. Please, will you have a battle with me? Yes, I am mandated to by the game. Ellie, thank you. Okay, here I come. I've just realised he had a Rhydon, right? And Kieran's out in front. So if he has... Oh, okay. I guess he doesn't keep the same Pokemon throughout. I know that the rival will, but Wally's not actually my rival. That's Brendan. So, I mean, good news for me. I was really worried there for a moment. I thought, oh no, he's going to have a Rhydon of level that's on par with Kieran. Oh, Randy still's got the experience share. I need to give that to George. I lost. Yeah, get more Pokemon, dude. That's some type diversity. I mean, you got Love Disc. That's not even actually good. Uncle, I'll go back to Verdant Turf. Ellie, thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? I mean, yes, but not if you have more than one Pokemon, dude. It's not enough just to have Pokemon and make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer is about. I mean, it is. It literally is. Wally, there's no need to be so down on yourself. Why? What's keeping you from becoming stronger and stronger? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you. All right, they're off. Oh, not quite yet. Ellie, it just dawned on me that you must be the trainer who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his Pokemon. Why don't you visit us in Verdant Turf sometime? I'm sure Wally would enjoy it. I would enjoy it too, because I think you give me the HM for Surf, which will be fantastic. Before I forget, let's take the experience share off Randy and give it to George. Ooh, I just remembered we've got some items. So I got a nugget in the last episode. So, George has got the experience share. I'm going to go sell that nugget before I forget and stock up on some healing items because I believe I'm quite low on potions after that battle with the Chibicho in the last episode. I would love to sell you a nugget and a shoal shell because that, as far as I remember, is useless. Oh, $10. All right, well, I mean, I'll still sell it. All right. Anything else I can do? I would love to buy some super potions. I will buy 10. And I don't know how many Pokeballs I have, but I can get some encounters in this episode, so I'm going to do that. I've got 3 Great Balls, and that leaves a little bit of cash left over in case I need to buy anything else later on in this episode. So, having said that I want to go and challenge Jim, I am actually going to do a little bit of level grinding before I take it on, because I'd quite like George to become on par with the rest of the squad. I'd like him to become a viable fighting force, purely because he gives me a little bit of type diversity. Having thought about, you know, Wally having a Rhydon, it's occurred to me that I have quite a lot of folks that are weak to ground. I've got Kieran, who's weak to ground. I've got Oswald, who's weak to ground because he's a Charmeleon. I've got Norbert, who's weak to ground, and everyone else is at quite a low level. So I'd quite like George to become fighting fit because he is a flying type and therefore is actually immune to ground types. So if he can get up to about level 16 or so, I'll be happy. Togepi. I will stay in with Kieran for now. I'd quite like Kieran to become quite powerful as well, seeing as he is very, very useful against, well, water and flying types in particular, because I don't really have much else for those 2 types apart from Kieran. So if we lose Kieran, we lose quite a lot of coverage. I'm just gonna battle all of the trainers here. Oh, I know that I could use a Pokemon who has got Surf to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have neither the HM nor the Gym Badge to do that. Oh, I'm fighting a guitarist. I love this trainer archetype in Gen 3. I just love that, like, look, there he is on a beach, shirtless, playing a guitar. Like, cool, you go, dude. A Wartortle, lovely. Kieran eats those for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, that's delightful to see. That's just choice, that is. Alright. George grew to level 10. It's got a way to go. Umbreon. I will change Pokemon to Norbert for the double kick because Umbreon's quite bulky and I would rather just use a move that's super effective. Definitely my favourite evolution, by the way. So in Pokemon Go, there was just... Ooh, that didn't do very much damage at all. Pokemon Go, we just had Eevee Community Weekend, and I caught some shiny Eevee boys, which I'm very excited to evolve into... Well, I've got a couple that I've earmarked to become an Umbreon and an Espeon, and then of the rest, the only one that I didn't get was a Jolteon, so I'm going to hope to trade for a shiny Jolteon at some point. I love shiny Pokemon. I love shiny Umbreon. It's amazing. I actually also am a fan of... Oh, Skyther's coming in. I will switch out to Oswald. I'm a fan of shiny Espeon, actually, as well. I know a lot of people aren't. I think the green is just sort of obnoxiously bright. I'm a fan. I am more of a fan of its regular colouring. Because I love me some purple. But, yeah, I feel like it gets quite a lot of flack. Which, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I like it. Ooh, Pursuit. Good thing I wasn't switching out. Oh, Scyther's so cool. That's a very cool Pokemon. Mega Scizor as well is an absolute monster. You know, not looking forward to when I do, you know, some later Gen 6 and onwards Let's Plays and get absolutely destroyed. Oh, I found a Max Repel. Absolutely destroyed by Mega Scizor if I come across it. Right, is this the guy who has 6 Magikarp? He might be. If he is, I can switch into George and pick up some 100% experience. Oh no, because they won't be Magikarp, so you might actually have 6 useful Pokemon. Oh no, just the one. An Ice type. Oh god, this might know self-destruct. I'm gonna go into Oswald for the Fire type move. And just hope that this doesn't explode on me. Okay, it used Curse, that's fine. That lowers its speed, yeah. Which is good, because it means we're more like... Oh, no, it's Attack Rose. Okay, Oswald, please kill this. I know it won't. Oh, my gosh, that did nothing. I'm so worried it's setting up on me. I might lose Oswald here. I'm going to go for one more Ember. And hope it doesn't self-destruct on me. Please don't self-destruct. Icy Wind, that's fine. I can live that. Ice is a special type as well, so that setting up it means nothing. Oh, I'm so afraid. It's like there are certain Pokemon that you come across. Okay, it's going for Icy Wind again. Maybe it doesn't know self-destruct at this level? Like, there are certain Pokemon like Graveler and Golem and Voltorb that know those moves. Like self-destruct and explosion, and they're just terrifying because they are so powerful. I think they have something like 200 base power, and they will one shot a healthy Pokemon, like of equivalent level, you know. Good experience though. Wow, I'm honestly a little bit lightheaded because I was sort of holding my breath probably more than was advisable throughout that fight. Wow, I'm glad that could have gone a lot worse. Now here's the question. I could get an encounter in this route, I think. I'm just going to check the Pokénav because I don't remember if this is a route. I think this is... Okay, no. This is a completely new route. I can... Because I can surf later for an encounter. I'm going to leave it for now because I'll get the encounter later once I've got surf and it'll be of a higher level. But what I will do is I will head off here onto Route 117. Will you fight me? Okay, you got the daycare. I can't use the daycare in a Nuzlocke because obviously you could just get like infinite Pokemon basically. I'm going to put George in this double battle. for him to get some experience. Which may be, I mean, it's a risky move. It may be unwisely risky, but I would really like him to get some experience. Interesting. A Cacnea and a Cacturn. Both of whom resist electric type. Now, Light Screen. What shall I use? I mean, they'll resist my electric. I might just try and take down the Cacturn, honestly. What should George do? He should fight, I believe. Let's see if I can get a headbutt off on that Cacturn. He is quite a low level. Ooh, but that attack is just not to be denied, honestly. So, Kieran was seeded, that's fine. Okay, growth, he's trying to set up on me, but that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. Another round of hits on the Cacturn should do him in, and then we should be able to take care of the Cacnea quite easily. Wow. I want George to get powerful. Grow up big and strong, because Salamence's attack stat is just delightful. Excellent. I think he quad resists grass, actually. I'm not sure. Right. Can we kill this Cacnea in one turn? Maybe. Ooh, nearly. Right, that's fine. Right, okay. That wasn't as bad a risky move as it could have been. If they'd had something a bit more threatening, I might have had to pull George and put an Orbit in his place. As it was, he got some nice experience out of that, and we have finished with this trainer battle. And I will get my encounter on this route, I think, because will you fight me? You will fight me. Because we're going to be passing through here in fairly short order. We don't come back to this route once we've gone through it, I believe. Possibly we do. I can't remember. Doesn't really matter. I'll get the encounter on this route, just in case it turns out to be something super powerful. I will Thunder Punch you, tiny Rattata. Die. Yes. Good. Won't get much experience for that, but any is better than none, and he'll give us some money as well, which is always nice. Will you fight me? Fight me. Please allow me to evaluate if you have raised your Pokemon properly. Oh, sweetheart, you have no idea what's about to hit you. Ah, she's a daycare person. Ninjask. Now, that's a flying type. So it should die to this Thunder Punch. Yeah, super effective. That super effective noise that it makes just after the, after the move hits, and you can hear that it's just, oh, that was a juicy, juicy hit. George grew to level 14. He's getting there. He's getting there. I will switch out. Shall I switch out to George with this experience? Our last Pokemon was level 12. And I know Umbreon's bulky, but it shouldn't be able to do that much damage to me. Oh, she's got 6 Pokemon. Okay, so they will all probably be level 12. Cool. Now, none of these are fighting type moves. I think I could have taught him Rock Smash, but I decided not to. I will headbutt you, though. Oh, I love Umbreon. So bulky. Sand attack. Bane of my life. Okay, yeah, I calculated correctly. It's not going to be able to do much damage to me. If I could land some hits, that would be ideal, I'm going to have to switch George out at the end of this fight just to get rid of that accuracy debuff. Land it. Oh, come on, George. You can do this. You've got some sand in your eyes. Who cares? That means nothing. You're a massive dragon. Kill it. Oh, dear. It's times like these that I sort of wish I used the speed up button on an emulator, but I don't know how is the short answer to why I haven't been doing that. I've never used speed up buttons when I'm emulating. I always just played through. I've heard that once you do, you never want to go back, and I'm kind of worried about that, to be honest. I don't want that to happen to me. Now, Ariados. I will switch out. I'll switch out to Oswald because he doesn't have an accuracy debuff, and also he's a fire type, so he ought to be able to burn this little spider up real good. Real nice, real crisp. Go, Oswald. I can't wait till he evolves. I think it's Is it level 32 that you get a Charizard? I'll have to look that up. I always get confused between all the different starters because they always evolve at different times. I'll stay in with Oswald to let him get some sweet, sweet experience. Oh, Blossom's so cute. I wish it was like a better Pokemon. Like that's my beef with all of the like cute grass types, is that a lot of them just aren't particularly strong Pokemon, you know? A lot of the good grass types are like gross, ugly. I mean, I love them. I'm not trying to say that gross and ugly is not like a good aesthetic, but like, you know, Victory Bell and I mean even Venusaur is pretty sort of intimidating. And all the cute little like adorable ones are just kind of not very strong. Duskull, I will switch out to George because he has Bite, which is super effective on ghost types. I'm a fan of Duskull, Dusclops and Dusknoir as an evolutionary line as well. I did I played through a randomized version of Y, Pokemon Y. Pokemon Y, Pokemon X, doesn't really matter. And Dusknoir was my starter Pokemon, and that was super fun. That was a very fun 1-3. Stay in with George for the exact same reason that his Bite is going to hurt this Slowking. Now, okay, Yawn, that's fine, because we're going to kill it in the next turn, and we won't fall asleep. That's good. Just going to check how long we've been recording. Okay, 16 minutes, that's fine. I think what I'll do is I'll fight the rest of the trainers on this route, and then I'll go to the gym. Because by that point, George will be of a reasonable level to start taking on the trainers that will fight on the way to fight the gym leader. He'll get some levels from that. And, yeah. And that'll bring us up to 4 Pokemon that are of decent level. Because we'll have Norbert, Oswald, Kieran, and George. Oh, and Randy's not of a bad level, actually. She's level 16, too. It's really only Bruce that's lagging now. They all are quite... I mean, level 16 is not particularly great for going into the 3rd gym, but it is enough for them to actually be able to stand up in there as opposed to just immediately getting swept. Now, the question is, do I want to get my encounter for this route before or after fighting the gym? I think I might get it before as a nice little aperitif to fighting the gym. Kieran. Go for a Thunder Punch. Ooh, quick attack. Does nothing. Kieran is strong. He's a beefy man with the power of electricity on his side. Vulpix is so cute. That's something I'm going to shiny hunt for soon, I think, as a Vulpix. A regular rather than a Alolan. Although Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales are amazing and have very good shinies. Like, they're not that different because it goes from being a very, very pale blue to a very, very pale purple. But I love purple. I love it. Right. George, I'm going to put you in front so you can get all the experience. Ooh, that was quite an ominous intro music for this trainer. Let's see if he has something equally ominous to actually fight us with. He's got 3 Pokemon. Barboach. Now, is that a ground type? I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. I'll do is I'll just headbutt at it. See how much damage that does. Oh, a meaty amount of damage. That's good. Okay, Phallus Power's weakened. Something to bear in mind if I need to bring out Oswald. Oh, George missed the attack with Cut. And now Electricity's power was weakened. Wow, he really is just nerfing all of my good Pokemon. It's fine. I've got George. He is unaffected by these setup moves that you are bringing to the table, Barboach. It's about to use Kangaskhan. I'm going to switch out to Norbert for the fighting type. Just because I'm a little bit afraid of Kangaskhan. It's a good Pokemon, and I would not like to lose George in the prime of his life. It's a level 15, though. Should be fine. Double Kick. See, I keep using Double Kick in situations where it's very effective, and it still doesn't do a lot. Ooh, Comet Punch. Now, that's a Steel-type move, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Right. No matter, the Kangaskhan is dead as well. George and Norbert will both get experience from that. Breloom. I'll stay in with Norbert because he's got the peck. As in last episode, that will be quite effective on this Breloom. Such a cool Pokemon. Like, I love its sort of I love its expression. I don't know how to describe it. I just think it's got a very cute expression. Right, it's going to tackle me. That's fine. We'll stand up to it and we'll peck it to death. You go, Norbert, my good boy. Speaking of good boys, the cat has been in my room all day today. Finally found a moment when he wasn't in my room so I could shut the door, keep him out while I record this episode, because I don't have the heart to turf him out of my room while he's in here. And at the same time, I don't want him meowing all the way through me trying to record an episode. A Snorlax? Yeah, I'll catch that. Awesome. All right. I'm going to go for a cut. Snorlax is bulky. This shouldn't kill it. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Defense curl. That's fine, Snorlax. You go for the defense curl. All it means is I'm going to be able to whittle down your health even more precisely. I should be able to catch this fairly easily. It is a Snorlax and their capture rate isn't normally, you know, sky high. But it is level 13 and I'm going to be able to get it down to fairly low health fairly easily. Right, I'm going to go for a Rage because that is one of the moves that it builds up over time. Yeah, so it does nothing right now. I'm going to try and catch it now. Try a Pokeball. See if I can catch it in a Pokeball, because if I can, great, and if not, I'll go for a Great Ball. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Snorlax. Yes! Snorlax. Now, here's the question. Is that a better normal type to add to the squad than Bruce? Have to have a look at their stats. Because obviously Snorlax is more defensive and Bruce is more offensive. But a very nice Pokemon to have in the PC nonetheless. I'm going to name this Pokemon. What am I going to name this Pokemon? I'm going to name him Quincy. Where's the N? There we go. Quincy. A good name for a round boy. Can I get... No, I have to go round to get the item. Oh, fighting something else now. What is it? Ah, ha, ha! Metang. Now that would have been dupes if we'd caught it, if we'd run into it, because we've already got Greg, the Beldum. Can I? Yeah, I can get this item. Leaf Stone. Now, what evolves with a Leaf Stone in this gen? I have to keep an eye out for that. I wish that could have been a Moonstone though. Right, I think I'm ready to go and take on the gym now. So. Once we've taken on the gym, I'm just going to heal up. I'm trying to think what else there is to do immediately after this. Because once we've taken on the gym, we can use Rock Smash and we can head north. And that is where we come across the desert, which we can't cross yet because we need the goggles, I think. What I'll do is I'll beat the gym and see where it tells me to go. But I can't remember, even though I know this gen really well. I just somehow I'm drawing a blank on what actually happens immediately after we beat this gym. However, it's fine. It's a Pokemon game. It'll explain it to me. Right, so we are at 23 odd minutes as we go into this gym, which is fine and good. Right. It's another guitarist. He's even got less excuse to be shirtless this time because he's actually inside rather than on the beach. Right, Drowsy. That's fine, that's good. I've got George out in front and he's got Bite, which should do some juicy damage to this. Ooh, not quite as juicy as I might have liked. Although we got the flinch, that's nice. I always forget which moves can flinch Pokemon. Which means that when it does happen, it's just like a nice little surprise for me, you know? Alright, Drowsy goes down. George, get that experience, level up. Oh, that's so good to see. Wigglytuff. I'll stay in. Because this isn't... I don't know if it even becomes a fairy type later, but it's certainly not one now, and that means it won't be... Wigglytuff has Intimidate. Certainly won't be super effective against me now. Now, Bite, I believe, is special. But Headbutt is physical. So it should do more damage because... Oh, she disabled it. As I say, because George's attack is higher than his special attack. However, I'll go for the Bite because my special attack is not lowered. However, my attack is because of the Intimidate. Right. So, Wigglytuff seems to be Wow, Disable wore off fast. She seems to be focusing more on the physical side. Double Slap. That shouldn't do too much. Yeah, that was a crit. Ooh. Does a bit. Does a bit. Now, she gets a double slap and hits me 5 times, that could kill. I'm gonna hope that she doesn't. Sing! Oh, fantastic. Yeah, missed with me with that low accuracy move. All right. You deserve that experience, George. Well done. All right. Trainer 1 is down. I am going to heal up my... I'm going to head back to the Pokemon Center. I'm too stingy. I don't want to use my potions if I don't have to. I'm going to head back to the Pokemon Center, heal up George really quickly. Yeah, George really doesn't have that many weaknesses. I think his weaknesses are like rock and ice. I don't think he has very many at all because... and dragon, of course. And he's got an immunity to ground. So I think, honestly, type-wise, he's the best to keep out in front in terms of just not getting horribly, like, uncomfortably surprised by what somebody has to chuck at me. Let's see. Youngster Ben would like to battle. And there we are. That's a ground type, I believe. Which is what I've been afraid of. Right, now do I think he's more specially defensive or physically defensive? I don't know. Let's give it a headbutt and see how much damage that does. Now, George is a little underleveled, but not disastrously so. I have high hopes for getting through this gym unscathed, you know? Oh, no, I've said that now. I'm going to have jinxed it. No, I'll go into it with confidence. I do have high hopes of getting through this unscathed. I think I'm going to do really well. I think my Pokemon are going to get some much deserved experience. They're going to level up. They're going to become strong, and I can be very proud of them. I got some money from this small child for killing his pets. I'm going to fight this guy. I love the fact that there's like electric guitar players in the electric gym. I just think that's very cool. Cacnea! Hello, my old friend. I murdered you last time, and now I'm a higher level. Right, go for another headbutt. I really, really like the move headbutt to actually use in battle. If you couldn't tell already. I think I talked in a previous episode about really liking to use Zigzagoon and Linoon in an unrandomized playthrough of Ruby Sapphire because they learn it by level up. I was about to use Hoppip. That's fine. I'll stay in with George. And also, headbutt on a Linoon is stab as well. So it's actually pretty powerful. Right. And a Clefable. I'm going to switch out to Norbert for that double kick. Because he is a higher level. And I'm a little bit afraid of Clefable. Because that can know Metronome. Which can turn into literally any move. It could turn into one of the one-hit KO moves and land. You know, it could turn into anything. Let's see if it uses Metronome on me. Sing! Goodness, that's annoying. Do I have an Awakening? Oh, I have a Lava Cookie. I could use that. Yeah, let's use the Lava Cookie. Oh, it's all the way at the top. There we go. Use that on Norbert. And wake him up. Yes, see, it does have Metronome. Oh, I'm really scared now. Cross Chop. That should be fine. I'm not weak to that. Good. Good. But yeah, that Metronome is scary because, like, yeah, sure, the majority of Pokemon moves aren't necessarily going to be something deadly, but when you're in a Nuzlocke and you want to know what's going to happen, like, I mean, that's part of why playing a randomized Nuzlocke is, you know, so much fun, is because it really does up the challenge where you just don't know what's going to happen. You know, if you know the game really well, I know the original versions of like, unrandomized ROMs, I can sort of plan ahead and be like, well, I want to pick up this in that route, and I'll pick up that in this route, and so on. And it kind of removes a lot of the... Well, it's a different way to play a Nuzlocke, certainly. I'm going to switch out to... Who am I going to switch out to? I might switch out... Oh, no, because I think Lileep is a grass type, isn't it? Grass and rock? So that might be super effective on me. I'm going to switch out to Norbert for the fighting type. Now that's a type coverage gap that I have, actually. Rock and grass, which is not that common of a type combo. I could really do with keeping Randy up to level par because she is my water type, and that is something not to be neglected. Never mind. I'm going to kill this Lileep. I do like Lileep and Credilli as Pokemon. I think they're a bit underappreciated. I really like their design. I just think it's sort of so bizarre and cool. Alright. So, that's the last person to fight before the gym battle. My guys are all at decent health apart from, I mean, Norbert. Let's see if I've got a potion. Yeah, I'll use my last potion on Norbert, and now I've only got super potions left. That's fine. Alright. It's time to... I just do that, and I should be able to go and fight Watson. What's up, my dude? I've given up on my plans to convert the city. I have. And so I put my time into making door traps in my gym. Well, they weren't that great, my dude. Maybe think about a career change? Oh, now what are you doing? I'm here to beat you. I'm here to kill your sweet and beloved pets. What's that? You say you've gotten past all my rigged doors? Obviously. Wahaha, now that is amusing. Then I, Watson, the leader of Mauville Gym, shall electrify you. Good luck. Ooh. He's got 3 Pokemon. Ooh, Jinx. Ooh, she's an ice type. I can't stand with George. He's quad weak to ice. And in the event that she has an ice beam, that's bad news bears for me. So I'll go out to Oswald, get the Ember off on her. Now I am underleveled. Yeah, Powder Snow. That would have done a number on George. Really glad I switched out. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. And it did 20 damage. So, lovely kiss. Now, does that put me to sleep? It does! Jinx! Why are you going to be like this? Right, well, I'll take the opportunity to heal. Oh, will I though? Because I don't have any potions left. I only have super potions. It's a bit of a waste. I'll try and keep waking up just over time and heal if it looks to be getting a bit dangerous. Now, if she gets a crit and a high roll, it will kill Oswald. So I will heal up now. And just stall out the sleep. Oh, that's such an annoying move. I hate being put to sleep. I should have bought full heals. I should have realised I was out of status healing items and gone back to the Pokemart and bought some more. Powder Snow, that's fine. She outspeeds me, which is not ideal. Come on. Come on, Oswald. Oh no, Oswald, come on. Wow, this is an annoying fight. It looks like... Okay, so she knows Powder Snow and Lovely Kiss, which is what we've seen from her so far. Which means we certainly can't put George in. Oswald! You sleepy baby. I'm really glad I bought super potions now. Wow. We could put Kieran in. He won't be super effective, but he won't be asleep. However, he won't resist the Powder Snow. So, I think Oswald, despite his slumber, is still our best bet. I just hope she doesn't get too many crits with the Powder Snow, otherwise I'm going to run out of potions. I mean, I won't run out of potions, it's fine. I've got loads. Just being hyperbolic. Right. Oh, come on! She landed it again? That's ridiculous! Wow, this is an annoying fight. Luckily, one that I think I will win. If not for any reason other than the fact that I've got loads of potions and I'm not afraid to spam them. Right, again, a high roll crit will kill Oswald, and I cannot risk that, so it's got time to go for another super potion. He slept for a long, long time last time. Yeah, Powder Snow, I got it. I'm glad he's not a Charizard yet. I mean, he would be a really high level if he were, but because he would suddenly start being weak to the Powder Snow because of his flying typing and therefore become overall neutral to it. Oswald woke up. Yes, come on, Oswald. Now, if we could get a burn off, that would be amazing. Oh. Oh, what's the accuracy on that? It might be really high, actually, to be fair. I'm just used to all of the sleepy moves being very low accuracy. Like Sing and Hypnosis. The fact that she's hit me 3 times in a row with that Lovely Kiss is kind of extremely annoying. It's fine. We'll keep healing up. Yeah, no one else can take her on, honestly. I think. I mean, Norbert with the fighting type move is regularly effective on her because she's psychic, so she'll resist it from that side. Powder Snow. Oh my goodness. I mean, at a certain point, she'll start struggling, honestly. I don't know how many PP Powder Snow has. I think it's one of the ones that's got like 35, so. Oh, Oswald. You're so sleepy. Why are you so sleepy? Her kiss can't have been that lovely that you got to dream about it for 5 turns. Oh, Oswald. I can't wait. I can't wait till we've killed this Jinx. Oh, I feel like I've been here for 1,000 years. Goodness. So, she's still got 2 other moves, presumably, that we haven't seen from her. Come on, Oswald. Wake up. My sweet boy. Wake up. We might not have time to do very much else in this episode. Come on, Oswald. Now, use the Ember. Thank you! Okay, crit mattered. Well done, Oswald. Get that experience. You deserve it. Right. Oh, George got a load of experience because he was in for the beginning of that battle. I'm so glad I pulled him out. I'm so glad I pulled him out. Ladybird, that is a nice change of pace. I will gladly take a Ladybird. Not even a Ledian. Just a Ladybird. Fantastic. That didn't do very much damage at all. I'm very worried now. I mean, I don't think this Ladybird can do much to me. I don't think it's going to have any moves that are particularly good against me. Get a burn. Come on. Oh. Comet Punch. I don't think that's going to do that much damage to me, but knowing that it has it is a little bit worrying. Right, erase special defense, so the Ember's going to do even less damage. That's ridiculous how little that's doing, and it's super effective on it too. You know what? I'm switching out to Kieran. Because he resists steel type moves, I think, which I think Comet Punch is. And this is a flying type as well as a bug type. No, this shouldn't do much to me. Oh, good. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Oh, he didn't resist it. I thought he resisted steel. Never mind. I've got to go away and look up my typing chart after this to correct whatever misunderstanding I was labouring under. Yeah, that does a reasonable amount of damage. We've got one more Pokemon after this to fight from Watson. We are pretty underleveled, to be perfectly honest. I mean, his Ladybird's 23, which is higher than anyone on my squad. Oh, Super Potion. I'm really glad he didn't manage to get that off on the Jinx, to be fair. That would have been really annoying. Although this Ladybird's putting up a decent fight. Oh, it's still got the light screen, raising special defense, which is why my Thunder Punch isn't doing as much as it might otherwise. Yes, paralyzed. Be paralyzed, Ladybird. Safeguard. I think that saves that protects the team from critical hits. Shame you couldn't use that before I critted your Jinx. There we go, Thunder Punch. Alright, Ladybird's down. 2 out of 3. What's his last guy? That gave me no experience. Oh, Duskull. I will change my Pokemon. George, get on out here. Do some biting for me. Wow, this is quite a tough gym fight, actually. Considering the trainers leading up to this. I think it's just the levels. I think it's just that I'm not hitting as hard, you know, doing as much of the proportional health of these Pokemon because they've just got more because they're a higher level. I'm going to have to do some level grind. I'm going to have to consciously try and get levels in the coming episodes because I am lagging a little bit. And partly that's because I've got some Pokemon with quite high experience curves like George. And partly it's just because I'm not spending time level grinding. I'm trying to race through it. Which is, you know, not necessarily a bad thing in terms of, you know, getting through the plot in order to keep these episodes full of actual plot. You can use Rock Smash outside of battle. Fantastic. Oh, and it ups my speed, which is always nice. Ooh, randomized TM. He's going to tell me that it's something that it's not. It does not contain Shockwave. That is a nice move, though, Shockwave. Never misses. I didn't want to look at my Pokemon. I wanted to look at my bag. TM34, Supersonic. Ooh, can anyone learn Psybeam? Now, that's normally Steel Wing, so can George learn it? George can learn it. However, his special is not as good as his regular attack. So I might hold off on teaching that to George. I mean, Steel Wing, not many Pokemon can learn that, so I might not have that many opportunities to teach Psybeam to someone on the squad. However, I don't necessarily want to replace any of George's current moves with it, so that's really the question, isn't it? Is do I want to replace anything on George? And I don't. All right, we're coming up to the 40-minute mark. What I will do for now is I'm going to investigate where it is we have to go, so that I know what I have to do at the beginning of the next episode. So, north of here, I believe there are some rocks to smash. Now, you don't fight me, so I'm not going to bother looking at you. I would love to use rock smash. Oh, Bruce has got it. Okay. Here's the question. Do I... Ooh! Oh, deuce. Doesn't matter. I was about to ruminate on whether or not this counted as a static or a static encounter, which means I could catch something on this route as well as this, or if this counted as my encounter for this route. Doesn't matter. It's a Whalmer. We've already got Vivian in the PC, so I'm not going to be catching this. I will, however, kill it for the experience, because Whalmer is fat and juicy and gives me a lot of experience. Right. Now, up here, these people battle me. Oh, I didn't really want to battle you. I would not like to battle. I just want to see where I have to go. Please, green man. Oh, it's a green girl. Torchic. Oh, how sweet. I do love me some of those Gen 3 starters. I think they're great. Oh, get the flinch, George. You're just such a good Pokemon. You know, I was hype when he appeared for me to catch him, and I continue to be hype about his presence on my team. Eevee! Oh! I will stay in with George. George is going to be carrying the team soon. Oh my gosh, Eevee looks so cute! That is such a cute sprite! Oh! I want one. I want one as my pet. I want to just have like an Eevee curl up on my lap so I can stroke it. How adorable. Alright. Defeated that picnicker. I am disgustingly good. Thank you very much. I think that's what she said as I... Oh! Okay, you know what I might do? I might just head back to Mauville and wrap the episode up, and we can do this exploration at the beginning of the next one, because I don't want to let this episode run on too long, seeing as I still got to edit it and do all sorts tonight before I put it up. I'm going to switch out to Kieran. Oh, yeah. To take down this Swellow. Swellow's pretty intimidating, to be honest. Look at that. It looks like he's about to murder me. Oh, and he knows focus energy as well, which, you know, I always think is a bit of a waste of a move, because even if you crit, wouldn't it have been better to just attack twice? But the thing about a crit is it doesn't allow you to heal in between. So when a Pokemon tries to set up on me, it's quite worrying. Alright. Now, here's the thing. Do I be ballsy? Hope that there's no more trainers up here for me to accidentally get into a fight. So I can't go through here. Actually, you know what I'm just going to do? I'm just going to check the town map and see where we're going. Right, so here is Lava Ridge. And I think Verdant Turf. Okay, oh, okay. So I couldn't go either way, I think. But I think I need to... I think I should go to Verdant Turf. I think I can pick up the HM for Surf there. And then I go to Lava Ridge Town, and the rest of the plot is up here, because that's for Lava Town. And that's Mount Chimney, where lots of plot stuff happens. Okay, so I'm going to head back to Mauville, wrap up there, and at the beginning of the next episode, would help if I could not fumble horribly over my words. At the beginning of the next episode, we will head over to Verdant Turf, say hi to Wally's family, pick up the HM for Surf if we can, and then head on up north to Lava Ridge. So, what I'll do is I will heal up my sweet friends. Hello, Nurse Joy. I've got some tired animals to give to you. There they are, getting healed up. My sweet friends. Do a quick team recap to finish off the episode. Team composition hasn't changed, but always nice to see what the squad has happened to the squad in the time that we have been recording this episode. So, we have got George. He has leveled up a lot in this episode. 10 levels, if I remember correctly. Maybe even 11. His moveset hasn't changed. He's still got Rage Bite, Cut and Headbutt. He's got the Shed Skin ability. But he is now a much more viable option to put into battles, which is really, really good. We have got Kieran the Electabuzz, picked up a couple of levels into this episode as well. With the Water Veil ability, he has got the moves Quick Attack, Leer, Thunder Punch and Light Screen. He is holding the Magnet, which powers up his electric moves. We have got Oswald the Charmeleon with the Sturdy ability. He's not holding an item. He's got Scratch, Growl, Ember and Smoke Screen. Can't wait till we get some better moves on him, but for now he is still pulling his weight. We have got Randy the Azumarill, Water type, poisons the foe on contact with her Poison Point ability. She's not holding an item either. She knows Tackle, Defense, Cold, Rollout and Water Gun. And soon, Surf, if we can get the hold of that HM. We have got Bruce the Gramble, hasn't seen a lot of action this episode, but hopefully we'll be able to pop the experience shell on him at some point and get him up to speed with the rest of the squad. He's got the battle armor ability, which blocks critical hits. He is not holding an item. He knows Tackle Rock, Smash Volt, Tackle, and Air Cutter. Some fantastic move diversity on this Pokemon. And we've got Norbert the Nidorino with his Natural Cure ability, which is very nice. He is not holding an item. He knows Poison Sting, Peck, Focus Energy, and Double Kick. Alright, and I think that is everyone on the squad. Yeah, I'm proud of these guys. I think they did really well today getting through that gym, despite being underleveled. So yeah, next time we'll hop on over to Verdanturf, then up to Lava Ridge, and we will get on with some plot, hopefully. Actually, I'm not sure. We might just battle the Fire-type gym, but we'll see what happens in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Yeah, until then, have a good one.